I'm Lauren from Riley Grae, and I'm going to be explaining how to set up a loom and do a weave. So the first thing I'm doing is just getting some yarn ready to stretch across the loom. It's like our base. I usually do like 50 wraps around my hand. And then the base color can be anything. For ours, we're going to do cream. You want to first, everyone's going to tie a double knot on the bottom left peg, leaving about 4 to 8 inch tail. And then from the bottom, pulling up and then around to the next peg. Just going to continue along, wrapping it from left to right. You would tie it off the same way you tied off the last one with a double knot, and you don't want them to be too tight because I mean we're gonna have to take it off in the end, but tight enough that this whole thing has some tension still. So once you have that done, we can decide on what length of tassel and what color of tassel we want. So we'll just keep doing cream, but for this one, I usually do a full wrap of my hand as the length. So 15 times. And then you can cut it once. Weave a piece of like cardboard or cardstock through. It'll help you be able to put your knots tighter without like losing space, so it's easier to kind of tie off at the end. So for tying the knots on, you would take them on the first two, you can start left or right, but I'm gonna start on the left. Lay them across, and then the first 2 strings, you wanna pull them through the middle. And then that kind of makes them stuck there. Pull it up to make a knot, pull it down to tighten it. And they don't have to be super tight right now because we're gonna be doing another row and it'll pull them all down. So, and then you just work across. And if you wanted to have a thicker fringe, I did 2 of these. You could do 3 to 4. Stick the tail in about 4 openings. So you would weave the couple out to the edge. And then you would just pull it tight. And then you can start your row like normal. And then just like pull it tight to itself. And to get another color, you would just start again. You would do a back stitch connecting to the loop that finished. So you'd start it through it and go that way, and it just continues that row. So when we're complete, I like to start at the bottom, and we would flip up the fringe, and you have all of this kind of this extra space down here. And then I take my extra pieces from before, little ones, and I'll tie every second one on itself so that when we take it off of here, the fringe doesn't fall down. Once they're all tied off, you can just pluck them off the pegs from the bottom, and then we do the top ones too. If you kind of went right up to the top, you can just pluck them off and then weave your dowel in your hand, and it'll finish itself. You just have to tie this piece off behind. Tie some twine to however the length you want it to be hanging, and then it is complete.